Namaste. In a quiet village in northeastern Thailand, life once unfolded slowly. Fields stretched wide, festivals filled each month, and families worked only a few weeks each year, planting rice when the rains came, harvesting when the winds cooled. The rest of the months were open space, time to nap after lunch, time to carve beautiful patterns onto wooden handles, time to weave baskets with care, time to talk, time to simply exist. But with the arrival of television came a new story, a message that rewrote reality. Outsiders declared the villagers poor. They announced that real success lived in Bangkok, that happiness required wealth, jobs, speed, and modernity. And so a generation began to believe something untrue, that simple living was failure. The journey to Bangkok was supposed to lead to opportunity. Instead, it revealed a world built on exhaustion. Long hours inside cramped rooms, endless work for a bowl of noodles, heat, noise, pressure. Dreams shrank under fluorescent lights. Life, once effortless, suddenly became a struggle for survival. The narrator follows the young man who begins questioning everything. Why do people work 8 hours a day only to afford barely enough food? Why does a society filled with universities, degrees, and experts still produce more stress than joy? Why do modern jobs destroy mountains, forests, rivers, and farmland, and the very sources of life? Disillusioned, he returns home to remember the way things once were. The city's noise fades, replaced by the whisper of wind in the bamboo. There, something extraordinary happens. With 2 months of farm work a year, his family produces 4 tons of rice, more than enough for all 6 members. A half-acre garden tended for just 15 minutes a day yields over 30 types of vegetables, each bite a reminder of flavors the city had erased. 2 small ponds filled with fish provide food year-round. Abundance reappears effortlessly, not as a product of struggle, but as a gift of the earth. The simplicity once lost becomes visible again. Housing, once imagined as a lifelong burden, transforms as well. With earthen building techniques and 2 hours of work each morning, a home rises in just 3 months. No loans, no decades of debt, no anxiety. A friend who builds a similar house through traditional successful means spends 30 years repaying the cost. The difference isn't intelligence, it is approach. One life is heavy, the other is free. Clothing becomes simple too. Fashion, once seen as a path to confidence, reveals itself as a trap of endless comparison. Without buying clothes for 20 years, a wardrobe grows naturally from the generosity of visitors. Possessions lose their weight. Even sickness, often feared, becomes a teacher rather than an enemy. Water, earth, rest, and understanding become medicine. Healing comes as the body reconnects with nature. The narrator widens the lens. A community project begins. A place dedicated to saving seeds, for seeds are freedom. No seeds means no food, no independence, no security. They call it a genetic bank for the people. Alongside this, a learning center grows, not with concrete walls, but under the shade of a large banyan tree. Here, elders teach the young how to read the soil, how to listen to the water, and how to build a life from the gifts of the land. It is a place for teaching people how to return to ease, connection, and self-reliance. A simple truth emerges. The basic needs of life, food, shelter, clothing, medicine, are meant to be easy, natural, and affordable for all. When society makes these difficult, it becomes uncivilized, no matter how advanced it claims to be. The story closes with a gentle realization. Life has always been simple. People complicate it in the pursuit of things that were never needed. The race for more money, more possessions, more status is a race away from happiness. Freedom, beauty, and ease are not destinations to be reached after years of toil. They return the moment a person chooses a different path, one that leads back to themselves, back to nature, back to what is real.